working on a fabric prayer keeper or a prayer journal. And I've YouTubed a lot of fabric journals, and I'm just going to try to do it my own way because really I didn't understand a lot of the way they were attaching the pages. So what I've done is, out of muslin, I cut this square out. Then I cut this out of fusible fleece, but I left this because this is what I am going to try to attach the pages together. So then after I ironed the fusible fleece down, I used a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then I used the crimper scissors to trim around the edges. And then I just turn the pages right side out. So it's a little sturdy because it's got the fusible fleece in it, and then it's got this flap right here with no binding that I'm going to try to use as the binding for the book. I'm going to try to bind the pages together with that, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, my idea for putting my pages together worked, thank goodness. This is where I had the about an inch flap of fabric, and I put all the pages together, and then I sewed them together with about a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and then I cut the edges with the crimper so they won't fray as bad. But you're not even going to see that because I'm covering it with this ribbon. Is really going to be the binding of the book. But I'm so excited for the way that it turned out. It's actually a gift for somebody special for Christmas. And it is like a prayer keeper, I would say. And I covered the muslin with pink lace on the front. And then I added tulle and then this plastic cross and this crocheted flower with some bling. And then I love this ribbon. It's pink, or it's white, pink, and white layers. And then I added this rose trim. And now we open it up. And I love this vintage picture with the scripture about prayer on it. And this is a doily in the back that I had cut up. It was like a doily placemat, I guess. And then I added that flower trim and this really pretty lace. It's like what is that, like satin and then a lace trim together. So pretty. And then this little shabby pink flower. And on this side I covered that is pink satin behind there, and then a pink lace over that. And then I made this pocket out of burlap, and then I used some burlap lace ribbon and this trim and to make the pocket. And inside the pocket I have these little cards where she can keep her prayers on. She can write her prayers on those cards and keep them right here. And then another one of those crocheted flowers. And then this is one of my favorite lace trims I have because it has these beads running right down the middle. And then I put this really pretty lace around the edges that I dyed in coffee. You know, normally I dye everything in tea, but you know, people said they had dyed things in coffee, so I wanted to try it. So here's the thing, is I'm going to stick with the tea because this smells like coffee. I mean, it has a little bit of a coffee scent in there, and I mean, you can see the muslin on this page a little bit right here, but I still think it's cute, so I didn't worry about covering it up. And then I've got, this is just one of my favorite pages. It turned out so pretty. It's there's tulle over the muslin and then lace over the tulle right here, and then another scripture about prayer. Really pretty picture. And then I surrounded it with this pretty little trim. And then these cute little flowers that I got in my Angela Holt kit. for was my August kit. So cute. That's also where I got those little prayer cards from. And then the lace I'm using on the binding of the book on the outside, I used here in the inside too. I just love that. And then I made another little pocket. The background of this is like, what is that, like a chiffon, I guess. And then I made this pocket out of that, that crocheted placemat that I made the background of one of the pages for. I used a corner of it to make this pocket with some more of that satin and lace ribbon around covering the pocket and around the edges, and then some more prayer cards like this. This is one I got out of my Angela Holt kit. So cute. And then on the back, I wish I had more of this because I love this trim. How pretty. That is just so pretty, but I only had enough to do one page, so I did the one page. And then I used some more of the edges of the placemat to make a flower, and then I made this flower out of lace and just put one of those little crocheted flowers with some bling in it right there. And then at the top of the page I used some more of that coffee dyed trim that I made. And then I'm just going to, on the side, I made these just little danglies, some lace, and this really, I love this, it's so pretty. And I added that lace bow at the bottom and then some pink beads and just really pretty. So now all I have to do is finish that up, but I just wanted to make sure to show you how I put the pages together because there's not a lot of good tutorials on YouTube on how to do that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope my gift is well received. And who knows what we're going to make next.